All right. So, if you're watching this on Facebook, we know each other. I usually live stream on YouTube every day. And it occurred to me when somebody's like, why don't you ever stream on Facebook? I was like, I don't know. I don't ever use Facebook anymore. And my friend says, yeah, but that's all the people you know. I was like, oh, yeah. So, I probably don't have to tell you anything about me. Most of you guys all know me. You know me as a DJ. You've known me as an artist, as a friend, as a shitty friend, as a better friend, as a getting better friend. I've kind of been in hiding this past decade. Had to straighten some things out in my life, but life's going good now. And I wanted to share this with you guys and shamelessly pander myself to all of you in hopes that you will share some of this information I'm about to share with you. I started going to the school again to learn how to use this program called Unreal Engine. An Unreal Engine is a computer program that you can use to design video games. It's what Fortnite was designed on. People use it to make movies. The Mandalorian, the people there used Unreal Engine to make the backgrounds and stuff. Anyways, it's a program I've wanted to learn for over 10 years. I've just never had the time or opportunity, and I finally did. So 5 months ago, I started taking classes. While I was there, I met an instructor, had an instructor who asked if I had played Fortnite because I had just built this new computer. I said, no, I don't want to play any video games. He's like, I know, but you would make an excellent Fortnite creator. He was the first person to put that seed in my head. So I went home and looked it up. And I was like, I don't know if they'll let me do this. So I just applied, filled out all the paperwork. And my instructor said he had applied a few times and he's not been accepted. So he was like, don't hold your breath. Within 12 hours, they accepted me. I couldn't believe it. Then I panicked because I said, I don't know how to do any of this. And so my instructor helped me. I learned how to use Fortnite Creative and Unreal Engine. And since then, I have built and published 4 maps that are in the game currently. You see the name Samzirra here. I'm using my other account because if I use my Samzirra account, I'm going to get a million messages right now. So I just wanted to have this time with you guys. If you go into Fortnite and you want to find my maps, it's real easy. You just type my name in the search. These are my 4 maps. This was the first one I published that took me 2 months and several hundred hours to build. I'm going to take you on a tour of these in just a moment. This is my second one, Sweatlands, which is a variation of the first one, where I made some Fortnite friends along the way that made some suggestions to make the game a little better. And so I took those suggestions and added them here. My third, since this thing called box fights is very popular, I don't particularly enjoy box fights because I'm not that good at the game yet. My friends do. This was the first one I built. And then yesterday, actually, I published my 4th map, Liquibox, which is the stuff that I like mixed with the stuff that they like. Everything you're looking at, I made, from the promo videos to the thumbnails to the game itself. Very excited to share this with you. Also, I ask that if you do like these, you click the little favorites, give the thumbs up, and support me as a creator. Your kids will know what this is if you don't. In the support a creator section, you just type Samzirra. Anytime someone plays the game and has engagement with the game, it helps me get a paycheck. And it allows me to keep doing this thing that I love. Designing video games is something I've always wanted to do. And will continue to do with Unreal Engine. But Fortnite and Unreal Engine have made this a great bunch of stepping stones to get to where I want to be eventually. So this will help me along the way. So with all that mumbling being said, I'm going to show you some stuff. I was looking for the supported creator section, but I don't even think I know where it is. Normally there will be music in the game. I have to turn that off so I don't get copyright trouble. Down here in the left corner is my GPU and CPU. You can kind of see what they're doing if you're interested in that information. Let me go back to the main page here. This is working. Down here in the left corner is yes, it's working. I'm not going to be taking any questions right now because I don't know how to do all that yet. So I'm just hoping that you watch this and just kind of see what's going on. We're going to go to the first map. Let me start with the one I just published yesterday first. We'll start with the best one first. I like them all, but I like this one a lot. Because this is the culmination of everything I've learned turned into a game. You know, there's not going to be anybody else in here with me, but I just want to show you the map. Well, I first started building. You can build anything. They have water. They call water volumes. So you can put water in the game, like a lake or something. But I realized you could make rectangular or square or any shape water that's just in space. It's just floating there in the air. When you touch the water, your character will float up as if they're floating in water. But their whole body doesn't have to be in it. And that was the first time I used Fortnite Creative. I said to myself, why hasn't anybody made a game with water walls? You'll see what I mean here in a second. I thought it would really be cool. Oh, by the way, if you're in here in the lobby area before the game starts, I made this so that... Oh, look at my A-crop days. I put all these dancers in here. I harken back to my DJ days. You can check out my other maps from here in this lobby. Anyways, Epic Games is having a contest in Fortnite for new and innovative map ideas. I think water walls, I've never seen anybody else do that, so I'm going to enter this into that contest. So this barrier is going to drop, which opens the map. People will spawn at 4 different spots in the map. Only 4 people can play inside this map at a time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But see, yeah, here's, for instance, see that's water right there. It's not in anything, it's just in outer space. But if you touch it, your character goes up in the air. And I thought, what a cool extra dimension to the game. Then I put actual walls inside these large sheets of water. And I gotta say, so far, everybody I've showed this to has been pretty shocked and thinks it's pretty cool. Originally, I had the water go all the way to the ceiling, but what was happening is people were drowning. So, and you can jump in and out of it. Like, I've got these large boxes. And you can zigzag back and forth. Now, if you go on my YouTube channel, which is under my name, Samzirra, you can see gameplay, because I live stream every day. And you can see how I build these things, because I live stream that as well. And you can see what it looks like when we all fight each other inside of here. But yeah, I constructed every inch of this building, from the lighting and the fog and every prop that's in here. These are nitro barrels that make you go fast. If your kids are watching and they want to level up really quick, I made it so that every time they break one of these, they get 12,000 XP, which helps them level up in the game, which gives them free stuff. I put mini vending machines that people can buy stuff out of when they have gold. Now there's a llama up here I'm going to open. With that little red ball, if you touch that, and there's several of these in the game, they're different colors, it makes your character glow. Watch, I won't be able to get to it. There we go. And it gives your character this cool glowing color. Now you can also build in here. I had to put dancers in my map. Now if your kids are watching, or you that play Fortnite, realize some of these objects don't look normal. You can see I've reshaped the llama Now you're going to see in some of my other maps, I've made flat llamas that look like pictures on the wall. And the reason I do that is I hide gold and stuff in them, because sometimes people just think they're artwork. But it's an incentive for people to play my maps and learn where all the secret things are, so when they play their friends, they have the upper hand. Because people like me that aren't super great at playing the game, who've chosen to become Fortnite map builders so that we can have an in. This is the way I go about it. Now I've got all kinds of cool weapons and toys. But this is water box, so the idea behind this is it's a smaller arena to play in. There's no fall damage, so you don't get hurt if you fall too far. I even put a cannon in here. Oh, I forgot I put the jump boots in here too. Alien nanites, jetpacks, all that good stuff. I better drop some of this stuff because I got too many things. This thing makes a giant cube. I'm gonna use a jetpack for a second. I've got different toys from all the different seasons, including all the stuff from this current new season. This makes a giant cube that is anti-gravity. Trippy. Now each player will spawn either one in here or one in an identical cube next on the other side of the map. Or you will spawn inside one of these boxes with the orange wall. Alright, so that's map number 1. I'm fighting the urge to just sit in here and play around, because I goof around in here for hours when I make these things. Trying to find another little glowing ball before I leave, but I can't remember where I put them. I've got them stashed all over the place. And I took regular sized vending machines and made them little tiny cell phone vending machines. Which I think I already told you, but that's because I've been doing this for so many thousands of hours, my days have blended together. Fortnite maps are not the only thing I'm making. I've also been working on my own video game. That's probably going to take a few more months to even get close to releasing because I'm doing it by myself. And also, I've been building a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles map, which I've posted some video about on my YouTube channel, that I can't even share with my friends right now because it's not being released to the public until November 13th. So I've been working my tail off to get that ready for release day. That's going to be pretty awesome. Because I'm a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they were a big inspiration for me as before I was even a teenager. That got me really into drawing and stuff. Calvin and Hobbes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Turtles were always releasing their movies on my birthday, May 5th. And so to have this love of creating digital artwork and playing video games and then having the Ninja Turtles get involved has been a really awesome to do. Really fun. In the top left, I forgot there's a little slideshow that just shows different screenshots of the maps. And I have my own Fortnite creator page if you go to fortnite.com/Samzirra. And I'm also an Epic Games developer, so I'm part of that community. Now this is my other map, Sweatlands. The idea behind this one, I thought it would be cool if there was a bunch of islands. Each has a building with enough weapons and goodies for a team of 4. So theoretically, like 100 people could play this map. But each piece of land Has a base and weapons and supplies, but they have these thermal vents, which are usually geysers in the game, but I put them under the land. This will propel your character from island to island without having to swim in the water. This took me 2 full months. Hundreds, I mean maybe 500 hours I think I spent on this. Every frickin' piece of wood, blade of grass, light, everything. I mean, I built all of this. It took so freaking long. This is an item that I made gigantic for, I can't remember what reason. I just thought it was funny when I learned how to make items different sizes and shapes. Every single building has a chest, a small llama, and a big llama as the normal supplies. But then they have tiny little chests like this one that are stashed. Flat llamas, which if you can find, have secret goodies. And then throughout the map, I've hidden things for people to find. I included the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean and last season on my map, because I just thought the ship was super awesome. I put a little vending machine up here and a secret chest. Give you a little look of the island here. Now way over right there is a floating island. We're gonna take a trip over there in just a second. But first, I want to show you some of this. I really missed the cannons, so I put a bunch of cannons in this map. Oh, I almost made it. Now, for all of you that like to have selfies or cool videos to put online, I would suggest that you come to this map, you land on this island. Now, there is a ton of loot on this island. What I like to do, because I like C4 and dynamite and stuff like that, is I will load this island up with C4, you blow it up, and when you do that, all the stuff will fall down. It will rain onto your character. And I have shot many a cool video where people are like, how did you get all those guns and stuff to rain down on you? See? All these mythics and legendary weapons. So the little llamas have bombs, potions, grenades, healing apparatus. The big ones have all the bullets for the chest's guns. So now if I pick any of these up, as you'll see, I'll have a ton of ammo. You're not going to lack ammo, that's for sure. But for what we're working on right now, let me grab this C4. I should have probably grabbed more C4, but that's okay. I think this will work. I'm going to place these proximity mines everywhere. And I'm really hoping this does the trick on the first try, because sometimes it doesn't. Oh, and there's my little creator profile tag. In case I haven't told you who built this 1,000 times. Oh, and there's nitro fists up here. People love the nitro fists. I'm going to place the C4 right on the proximity mines there. Now see, you get you and your buddies to stand here. And you blow up the C4. Oh, see, it's gonna work! So excited. You can tell people to record your replays, and then you can film all kinds of cool angles. This is how I shoot a lot of my promo videos. Alright. In this map, this thing right here took me the longest to build. Because, like, right where I'm standing, this little section right here is one piece. This is one piece. This is one piece. This is one piece. So it takes so long. Totally worth it in the end. I wanted this map to be more like, it just kind of reminds me when I used to play paintball with my friend Eric and Pete. I always thought this making like the coolest ultimate paintball arena. This would be pretty sweet to play paintball. Now in the middle building here, if you play this with your team, I would suggest that you get your team to land here. There is a ton of goodies up here. There's even a phone booth if you want to change your outfit. Or you can just break it all down like that. I'll show you some more of the map. I wanted this right here to look like a plane crashed because this guy right here was working on it. There was a giant robot that was fighting, and is now, the robot was actually on his cell phone at the time of the attack when he got blown up, and that's why you see his head and stuff over here, and his phone from the 80s, and his sunglasses. No shortage of loot. And I'll show you this secret flat llama that only one person has ever found it. That right there, most people just think, oh, it's a weird looking upside down llama poster. If you build something and climb up there and open it, it's got a whole bunch of gold in it. There's also a vending machine in here for weapons. If you find gold, you'll need the gold to get those things out. Oh, and every map I make has got to have some kind of dancers in it. That's why I made this little nightclub kind of deal over here. I have the music turned off right now for copyright issues, but if you're playing the game, there's music coming out of this. There's also a cell phone vending machine. Sam's hologram dancers. Oh, there's fireflies. You can catch those. I'll show you what those do in just a moment. And something I found out by accident. These green lights, which I just thought were cool looking, if you hit the ground near them, they are equalizers. Isn't that weird? It's just total accident. Didn't even realize that happened. Now, if you catch fireflies, be careful where you throw them, because that can happen. Nothing like a little arson to get your day going. Gotta love that 4070 GPU with all that detail. Alright. By the way, I'm using an AMD Ryzen 9 7950X CPU in the computer that I built, with a Tough Gaming NVIDIA 4070 Ti Super overclock 16GB GPU, 128GB of RAM. All of it is liquid cooled, and it is a beast of a computer. Which is allowing me to show you this with much clarity. I forgot I put these in here. It's got some random weapon cases. As you can see, there is loot everywhere. This is a great building for people to hole up in. You can reach any part of the map from here, and every building has sniper rifles. And I'm going to show you the only two kinds of vehicles that are in the game in just a moment. If you notice, the propeller on the back of the boat is from a game called Fall Guys. I thought it was pretty funny looking. I did put hoverboards that don't break in water, but you don't get points for them, because the way the game is structured, if you're actually playing people, the points on the hoverboards were ending the game early, because you make a ton of points every time you use them. So you get nothing for them, but you can ride around and shoot people with them. You can also take this Falcon. I'm probably too far away now, but you can pick up entire piles of loot with this and bring it back to your character. And I don't know what season this is from. It's from a season I never played. I originally played Fortnite the very first day it came out, I believe, for like a few hours. And then didn't play it again until 5 months ago. Much has changed. And I've only done this a couple times. I'm going to F. Now, if I was a little bit more dexterous at this, I think that's the right word, I would have been able to grab them all. Thanks, bird. Oh, and you can put your own wraps, your own skins on these hoverboards. So if you have something programmed for a vehicle, it will show up on this hoverboard, apparently. Oh, and I just broke my neck. Just like real life. Am I too close to that tree? That tree? The cactus, I mean? Yep, that's it. So I'm going to take you inside the pirate ship, and then we're going to move on to the other maps before I get lost in here for hours. Now, you don't have to blow the side of the boat up like I'm doing, but I just think it's fun. Now in here, there's all kinds of secret compartments. You just gotta break it open until you find something you like. Now, another secret thing. You come down here and they got the brig. I always noticed in every jail show I ever saw, there's always a TV, so I put a big giant TV in this cell. But my friend, who I first showed this, was like, I wish that you had this kind of weapon and that. I didn't want to put it in a chest, so if you see right there is a little llama eyeball sticking out. But if you break this open, I hid these things in here for him specifically, because nobody thinks to look here. So my suggestion, if you want to find some hidden stuff, is just break a lot of stuff in this map until you find something good. Now here is the only place you're going to find a grappling glove and a rocket launcher. And this specific shotgun. Did I put something in here too? No, I thought I put something else back there. I guess not. I did put a vending machine in here, just like real jail. Where you get this badass machinery right here. This thing will hook you up with all kinds of supplies. watch a little TV, cause a little mayhem. You know, just open up a doorway, that's all I'm doing. Now there are some nasty hidden surprises in here. There are these things called auto turrets, which if they see you will lock onto you. And you're gonna be the only person that knows that it's in here because you're watching this right now. You can hear it under me whirring. I'll just take the shortcut. Now, it won't attack me. But it's gonna... oh, it will, because I forgot I'm using my other character. Yeah. When I'm Samzirra, it won't attack me. That's my little trick. But it attacks everyone else. Nasty little gun. Alright. This game is hours of fun. I think you can see why. Now, if you have some ideas for something you think should be in a map or a map, and you'd like to see it come to life, feel free to send me an email or hit me up on YouTube or Facebook or Fortnite. My email is samzirra@samzirra.com. Now, I don't have a website for samzirra.com. It just happens to be my email address. Alright. I think you've seen enough of this one. Even though I want to keep playing right now. Oh, there's one more vehicle I want to show you. Where did I put it? I think it is in that building over there. So we're going to head over there. I'm going to show you the last vehicle, and then we'll go to the next map. There it is. This is from the movie Jurassic Park. Remember these? It's got this cool tow cable and it's got a slight boost. I was in a map that had a giant robot, and it was like a robot statue, and I was hanging from him. I looked like I was a yo-yo. Thought it was pretty funny. I'm easily amused. You know, if you go in the water too long, it will kick you out. I think. Apparently not. I must have changed it. I really want to make a map that's like a pinball, like you're a human pinball. That's kind of where this structure I got the idea from. Because if you're up here, you can kind of move around in it like one of those machines you see at OMSI with the silver marbles. Oh my god, I spent 20 minutes in here already. See how fun and fast time flies? Now the other two maps, the next one is Flight Night, which was the first map I ever built. We're going to skip that one because it is this map we were just in, just several variations have been made to it. So I'll spare you. You'll have to come look at it for yourself. However, Waterbox is one I made last week, which is a much smaller one. A lot of kids really love these things called box fights where it's just you and one other person in a small area. I cannot stand these ones because I get claustrophobic and I'm not very good at the building aspect of Fortnite in the game. I'm horrible at it, and so they just taunt me and laugh and crush me, I feel like I'm in the third grade. So that's why I made that other box fight one with all the stuff I like. It's like a compromise, but I just still want you to see it because I just want people to come and enjoy these maps. Because I feel like these are just as good as all the other ones that are on there. But the name of the game is you got to get people to, you got to get eyeballs on these things so that people will play them if you want to keep doing it, you know? This is also what I would say is a variation. This is the first box fight one I made. Liquibox is a much larger version of this. While they're in this lobby, they can click these and go to my other maps. And look at these things are called barriers that's making this cool design. I just learned about these this week. You can really make stuff that looks like it's in outer space, but it's really just in like a 10-foot box. It's so trippy. If you or your kids want to know or learn some stuff about Fortnite Creative, I'm not an expert, but I do know quite a bit, enough to help you get started building your own maps. You don't have to be a Fortnite creator to make stuff in Creative. You do to have them be published and be in the game, but you can still make stuff in Fortnite Creative and share it with your friends and play in their maps. One thing that's been nice is I've been able to invite my new Fortnite friends in to come and learn and build stuff with me and make some of their maps a reality. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna head on in here. See these barriers here? They drop down so you can get to the other player, but it's the same thing you just saw in that lobby area with that galaxy. They're all the same device, but they can add different graphics to them. So this one has water walls too. Oh, that's right. I made one ice wall and one lava wall. I was like, did that barrier not drop? It's just how it looks. Confused myself. So your kids who play box fights will know what this is all about. It's just a small room. Apparently they love this stuff. Which was kind of weird to me to spend, you know, several months building this big, beautiful map. And they're like, why don't you just make box fights? I'm like, but it's a small box. They're like, yeah, it's amazing. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I want you to play my maps. And they're like, well, we'll play your maps if you make us some box fight maps. So it's a good compromise. I'm happy. They're happy. So my next couple maps, one of them I'm making, well, it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. I cannot wait to release that to the public because I worked so long on it. But I'm making an all-water map. Everything is water, except for the floor. So that's pretty much it. I haven't been on Facebook in so long. I'm hoping that this is all showing up on Facebook, and I'm hoping that some of you actually watch it. That being said, I do not really come on Facebook very much. So if you would like to message me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can, if you really need to get a hold of me, you can send me an email at samzirra@samzirra.com. Or if you need to text me, 971-279-7755. That is my business phone number. I do own an actual business that is named Samzirra. That is my real business. Officially starting July 26th of this year. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much once again for watching this. I think what I'm going to do before I sign out, or I'm going to stop talking, but I'm going to put up a video of the replay video of some of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. I think, if I have it on here. I can't remember if I saved it on my computer. We'll see here in a second. We'll look at my videos section. Oh, you know what? I don't even have to do that. Duh. I can go. Oh, maybe I can't do that. Alright, let me go look. I keep forgetting I'm on my other account, which doesn't have all my other replays saved. Well, maybe I don't have it on here. I think you're just going to have to go look at my YouTube channel where I've got all this stuff. Maybe I should go look at my YouTube channel and just add it. I don't want to crash it all. I'll just leave it at that. Maybe I'll do another stream here shortly with my... Well, I'll definitely do another stream here on Facebook with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. And you can go look at my YouTube channel under my live video section. I've made a ton of videos this last 2 months. I've streamed every day, and you can find it there, and I urge you to check it out. And for all you I haven't seen in a while, I miss you guys. I hope you are all doing well. If you need custom shoes painted, I'm available to do that. If you need a large tattoo, not a little tattoo, but like something that's like, an elbow to a shoulder, something large that probably will take 10 hours, hit me up. I have all brand new tattoo equipment. I am not doing tattooing full time. I am doing one large tattoo a month, because I found that I didn't like doing it full time as a job. It felt too much like I was just a machine. I like to do something that's like a big back piece or something special that takes a lot of time, so I can really devote a lot of focus to that one client and one person. It's less about it being a job. I think tattooing ended up being something I just really like to do, like painting. And like, painting shoes and making these maps feels like more of a job, but it's a job I really like. So I had to figure out, kind of separate all this stuff out a little bit. I'm much happier this way. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, add me as a friend on Fortnite, and join me in the game sometime. Thanks for watching, everybody.